is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you one from the Oracle card Denise Lynn, one from the Joe Wall Oracle cards also. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Also want to invite you guys to Facebook, our Facebook group. We are doing mini readings every other Wednesday, so if you would like to join, I am doing one on the 21st of January. So the link is in underneath the video and also on the community page. So really go and visit us, okay, and see what's going on. All right, so Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies, 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 Saggies. Okay, I got one card for Saggies. You have go with the flow. Let things happen. Definitely. Yes, don't try to push it. Don't try to rush it. Let things come in, you guys. Just go with the flow. Smooth sailing from here. Just remember that, okay? Try to keep going. Let everything just come in. All right. And then one for from here. You have Wondrous Universe. Walk into beauty. Wow. So I feel like you really are definitely walking in the beauty of it all. I feel like if you have your faith and keep your faith, that everything will fall into place for you, which is very nice. Love that. You know, just give it to the universe, give it to God, whoever you pray to, you know, and just go with the flow, you guys. Go with the flow. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies, 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 Saggies. All right, Saggies, let's do this. One for the current, for Saggies. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for the what's hidden, the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. Oh. And the outcome. Wow. And at the end of the tarot card, tarot deck, you do have the Star card. I feel like you need to really keep your faith and to believe that everything will work out, okay? To let everything just come in, you guys. Don't rush anything. Don't try to push everything in. You know, just keep your faith and believe. Believe, okay? It's a big thing. Believe. I feel like you need to go within also and reflect. Feel like you need to be around people that are supporting you to find your own peeps, you know, to find the people that encourage you, to give you good energy, you know, stuff like that. I feel like you need to slow down also. Wow. Because the end of the tarot card, you did get the Star card. So I do feel like you just need to, you know, keep your faith, to believe that everything's going to fall into place for you. You do start off with the Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. The Ace of Swords is definitely talking about seeing clearly, standing in truth, standing strong, you know, breakthroughs also. New path is here. You have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is definitely talking about you being disconnected, not really focusing on things that you should be focusing on. Feel like you're just like, I feel like you really need to start focusing more. We have the Temperance card here. I feel like you're very divinely guided. I feel like you're trying to really keep everything balanced, from your mind to what you're doing, from your home to your family, stuff like that. I do believe it's now. You are definitely on the right path also. Yeah, the Six of Swords here, Saggies. The Six of Swords is talking about, you know, been through a lot, been going through a lot of rocks in the road or wavy water. Now you're going towards the smooth water, like better times are here for you, leaving things behind that were not for you. That's something that you're not seeing, so you're definitely moving forward. You have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is definitely talking about moving forward, you know, but really slow down on things, you know, try not to rush decisions, not to rush into things, you know, really take your time. There's fast energy here, moving forward, fast energy. For what you need to do now, I feel like you're going to be very emotional, you know, been in your feelings a lot, thinking a lot, being emotional, you could be also feeling sad, or just your emotions are high. The Empress is here for what you need to work on. I feel like you need to put your ideas out there and what you want to create and do. I feel like somebody around you could be pregnant. I feel like you need just to be happy with everything that you do have, like with the things, be grateful, or just like have gratitude for everything that's around you, big and small, really see the joy and the abundance that is around you, the things that you do have, okay? Even though you feel like, you may be like in turbulent water, or you may not be seeing a lot of good things, still be appreciative of what's going on around you, of what's around you, the things that you have. You do have the Two of Pentacles, and I feel like you really need to start taking it easy. I feel like you're trying to juggle everything all at once. Feel like there's a decision that you are definitely contemplating very soon. All right, so let's see what's going on, Saggies. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Saggies, Saggies. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Saggies, for Sagittarius? All right, so you start off with the Ace of Swords, and definitely you're on this new path. I feel like there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs for you. I feel like there's a truth here that you had to see, or needed to see, or you're seeing. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity and understand about everything that has happened and has been going on in your life. I feel like you're wanting to make plans to move forward. I feel like you need to have patience for everything. I feel like you're trying to decide on what is your next move, what is going to happen next, where am I going to go now, and I feel like that's you there waiting or trying to figure things out. I also feel like you need to have patience because you do want to move forward, but it's like you're just grabbing at things and you just need to slow down on things, okay? Really slow down on everything that's going on, because you will know where you need to do and what you need to go, okay? You need to believe that you are going to be moving forward. And then you have the Four of Swords here, and you are very divinely guided. You are very guarded at that also, because, I feel like you just need to find rest, to find your peace, but really, really take care of yourself. Is one of the things that they're saying, really take that rest, to slow down and rest, because you really need to nourish yourself. I feel like you are definitely divinely guided here. There's a lot of divine, I can feel it's just very strong here. And they're saying that you're being very guided towards something. You have the Four of Cups here. And why is the Four of Cups here for Sagittarius? For the situation. Okay, so all right, so you do have the Four of Cups here, and I do feel like at times you are very disconnected from the world. Like maybe you're not seeing the opportunities that are coming around you. I feel like you really need to be more focused. I feel like you need to really focus on yourself and to see what's going on in your life, because I feel like right now you're not really seeing everything. I feel like you could be going back to old patterns, or even be feeling like you're stuck. And I feel like you need to move away from that, okay? And to help you, they're asking you to go within and reflect. I feel like you're trying to search for answers, why everything happened the way it happened, and why everything has been going on the way it's going on. And I feel like you're really searching for the answers that you're looking for. And I feel like you really need to take the time to go within, because you are definitely going to move forward, but you're also in the stage where you're like trying to figure things out, like what is your next move, where you're going to go, why did it happen? And it's a continuous thing, that you're doing. And they're asking you to really go within and reflect, because they definitely don't want you to feel like you're stuck. They definitely don't want you to feel like, hey, you can't move forward, or definitely going back to these old patterns. And they want you to really start reflecting, because right now you are not being focused. You're not focusing. And you really need to really like step back and go first, start taking care of yourself first. And then from there on, keep going, because right now it's you are very divinely guided. You are being protected, but I feel like you need to go within and try to seek that peace and that solitude within you, so that you can receive the answers that you're looking for. You have the Temperance card here. And the Temperance card is definitely talking about trying to keep everything balanced, your home, your family, how you're feeling, what you're doing. You are on the right path. Even if you think that you're not on the right path, you are. A lot of things may be happening, but you're still in the right path, okay? This is now. You have the Six of Swords. And why is the Six of Swords here for Saggies? Wow. All right. So you do have the Six of Swords here, and the Six of Swords is definitely talking about that. You've been through a lot. Been through a lot of bumpy roads, a lot of Tetris water, a lot of been doing a lot. But you're also very independent. Also, you know how to do things. They're asking you to find your confidence to move away from the things that are keeping you down, keeping you negative. And they're asking you to start moving away from that you already know that you're supposed to get up and move, okay? Like get up and leave. So why are you staying there? They're asking you to find your confidence, to know that you're very independent, that to trust yourself in the decisions that you're making. And I feel like the decision that you are going to be making is that you're going to be leaving something behind, because you don't want to be like that. You yourself are an independent person. You know how to make things happen. You know how to make things grow. You know how to do things for yourself. And sometimes, you forget that. And I want you to realize that, hey, you can do it. You can do whatever it takes to get away from all this negativity that's going on, so really know that. I feel like you are, with the King of Cups here, I also feel like you really need to communicate better, don't take it out on anybody that is just there innocently, really watch your words with people and communicate better, whoever it is that you're dealing with. Really be careful with how you're using your words and not speaking harshly, okay? And that's what they're saying. Wow. But you know how to handle things. You really do. You know how to handle your emotions. You know how to do what you need to do to move forward. And you will. You will definitely move forward. You have the King of Wands here. Why is the King of Wands here? My card. Wow. So things are gonna for the hopes and fears, things are gonna definitely, you're trying to move very fast. There's a lot of things that you're doing. Um, you're rushing, you could be rushing through a lot of things, like maybe decisions, or wanting to do this very quickly. And they're asking you to really slow down, that it's okay to try new things, to do things differently, if you feel spontaneous, but really slow down on everything that you're doing. They're asking you to really find your strength in things, your confidence in doing the things that you want to do, to use your intuition, to open your intuition, because you do have this gift that they have offered you. They're also saying that everything that you've been going through is going to be a life learn lesson, that you're going to learn it. You're going to see why you have to go through all this, because this is somewhere where you don't belong. If you're going through all this turbulence and this negativity, it's because you don't belong there, and they're trying to push you forward. And they're saying that you need to find your courage, you need to find your confidence, your patience with everything that's going on, and use your intuition. Use your intuition, trust your inner knowing, and don't rush into everything, okay? Because sometimes it may seem too good to be true, and it probably is too good to be true, okay? So really listen and to your intuition. You do have the Three of Swords here, Saggies. And why is the Three of Swords here? My card. You have the Three of Swords. So you start off with the Three of Swords. I feel like there's been like a painful ending here. Because you have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords here, and the Three of Swords, and I feel like you're in your emotions a lot, and you've been hurt about a lot of things that's been going on in your life. I feel like you had to follow your heart, and you will, because if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen very soon, okay? Because this is something that you needed to do. I feel like you needed to follow your heart, and that you needed to do what you had to do to move forward, and you will. I feel like you just need to have compassion and forgiveness for everything that's been going on, even if it has been painful and hurtful. That no matter what, don't let this bring you down, okay? Because this is something that we all needed to go through. whether you're going to feel the emotions a lot, and your emotions are going to be high. Okay. But whatever it is, just know that this is going to push you forward. It's going to push you forward into something better, something new. Okay. And you just have to go with the flow. Like it says here, just go with it. Go with it. Let things happen. Let things happen. Stop trying to control the future and stop living in the past. Just go forward. Okay. And you will, because you're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your intuition. You're going to trust it. I feel like there's messages and news coming in for you also. So be ready. You also have the Empress card here. And why is the Empress here? Wow. So I feel with the Empress card that, I feel like you need to put your ideas out there, to try to put your ideas out there. I feel like you also need to nurture yourself and take care of yourself better. I feel like at times you want something new to come in and you're ready to go move forward. But I feel like you need to believe in yourself, like to believe that everything's going to work out for itself. Sometimes you don't believe that, you feel like, oh my God, everything bad is happening to me, nothing good is happening to me, and the thing is, you need to stop thinking like that. You need to believe that there are good things coming through, to believe that things are going to fall into place for you. I do feel like something new is coming in for you. I do feel like you need to find your patience, and I do feel like it's in divine timing. There are definitely a lot of messages coming through for you, though. They're asking you to stop worrying, to leave the overthinking, to leave this frustration behind, because I do feel like you're in your mind a lot about what it is that you want. It's like, I want this, I want to go here, I want to go do this, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to do this. I don't know what to do. I don't know how it's going to happen. And you worry and you worry and you worry and you worry, and it's like it's blocking you. And you really need to try to let that go. Also, too, I feel like you need to put your creative expression into something that's going to make you happy, to take your mind off of everything that's going on. Like, put your energy into something that is definitely going to make you happy. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like, you still need to nurture yourself, okay? And really, really focus on what's around you, what the abundance is around you, and appreciate that also, is what they're saying. You do have the Two of Pentacles here. And why is the Two of Pentacles here for Saggies? Oh, my card. Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Nice. So there is decisions that you're going to be making very soon. There are decisions that you're making very soon. I feel like you really need to slow down, though, and take it easy. I feel like you're trying to juggle everything, your finances, everything that's going on in your life. But I do feel like there is something coming in for you also. Like there is a like abundance, prosperity, whatever you want to call it, it's coming in. And I feel like you're going to pay it forward. I feel like you're going to be able to, because you not only have that card, but you have the Empress card here too. So, but I feel like you need to really slow down. I feel like you're going to be making decisions, and I feel like you need to really put your ideas out there. Somebody could be pregnant also. It could be you, or it could be somebody around you that is pregnant. I feel like there's a pregnancy here. But I also feel like you're going to create something and put it out there, and it's going to bring in the money, the material success that you're looking for also. Wow. But you have to believe, Saggies. You have to really believe. You have to really try to let that go. You really have to let go of a lot of things that are holding you back. And I feel like you really need to rest and take care of yourself more. Okay? That it's priority that you need to do that, because you are very divinely guided. And there are open doors here, but you need to start focusing. Okay? All right, so Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.